Good morning, sweet friends, and welcome to my kitchen. If you're new here, I'm Nanette. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. Today I am prepping for Thanksgiving. So January the 1st, I decided to ditch the grocery store and all the preservatives that were in the grocery store, and we have grown about 85-90% of our vegetables and food that we eat. So with ditching the preservatives, that means our Thanksgiving prep looks a little different this year because I kind of have to plan ahead. So I've already baked my bread, already cubed that up. It's ready to go in for my stuffing. This morning I made a orange, zucchini, pineapple, apple, cranberry sauce. It's really, really good, and so we're not eating that canned gel stuff that we normally do. I made enough for Thanksgiving and Christmas because you can stick this in the refrigerator and it's good for about 30 days. And so now I'm moving on to my cream of mushroom soup for my string bean casserole. My kids' favorite. They want it every year, so this year is the first year I will be doing it with homemade cream of mushroom soup, and I'm going to show you how I do that. So I have a jar of caramelized onions that I actually canned this year, and I've chopped up a whole bunch of mushrooms, and to this we're going to add some butter. I'm going to add just a sprinkle of salt, and that will help the moisture come out of those mushrooms a little bit quicker. So it's cooking down nicely, but there's still a good bit of moisture in there. And so while that continues to cook, I have my other ingredients ready. This is homemade vegetable broth, self-rising flour, and garlic. And if you're wondering what that noise in the background is, Sweet Kobe is getting his Thanksgiving haircut. Hey, beautiful, you're getting a Thanksgiving haircut?
He says, yeah, and you keep making noise that sounds like you're going in the refrigerator.
He's falling asleep. So the moisture has cooked down pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and add in my garlic. And let that cook for 1 or 2 minutes, and then we'll start making our roux. So if you notice right here, all we have left is butter. So now we're going to go in with our flour. I'm doing 1/3 cup of flour, and we're just going to mix that in really well. I want it to have a deep golden color. So now that that's done, we're going in with our vegetable broth. I'm going to bring this to a boil, and then once it starts boiling, we're going to turn it down to simmer. I'll let just a little bit of the liquid cook off, and we're going to add some milk. So I make a seasoning that we put on everything. I do have a video for that. You can go back and watch. But we are going to put just a little bit of that seasoning in for some flavor. Smells divine. So we are going to go in with 1/3 cup of milk. Give that a stir. And we're going to let her hang out for just a little while. So she's boiling really good. I'm now going to turn her down to low and just let it hang out and simmer so it'll thicken up. So now we're going to give her a puree. I'm not going to try to film and mess with this hot at the same time, so I'll be back in a second to let you see what it looks like. So It's all creamed up now. Still a little thinner than I want it to be. So we're gonna let it continue to simmer, and as it simmers, it'll thicken up a good bit, and then we'll jar it up so that Thanksgiving morning we can make our string bean casserole. So we ended up with 5 half pints a jar for Thanksgiving, and now we are going to clean our rims with vinegar. And then these are going to go in the pressure canner. So our rings are going to go on fingertip tight. Hot jars go in hot water. Let me make a disclaimer here. The USDA does not recommend that you pressure can or water bath can cream of mushroom soup because it has flour and milk in it, but I am rebel canning, so we're going to pressure can it. I also have a jar of the cranberry sauce that I made. Typically that is cranberries and the oranges are high enough in acidity they do not have to be pressure canned, but I do have zucchini in that jar, so we are going to pressure can it also. So the half pint jars will call for 30 minutes, and I think that'll be enough for our cranberry sauce also, because it really doesn't have to be pressure canned except for the zucchini. So I checked to make sure that this was clear, and we are going to close the lid. We're going to turn it on high heat. Oh, wrong one. As soon as this pops up, we'll start timing. As soon as this pops up, we will put our weight on, and when we come to 10 pounds of pressure, we will start timing the 30 minutes at that time. Did want to share with y'all, if you can find this winter spiced cranberry Sprite, oh, it's to die for. So we just popped up here. We're going to add our weight, come up to 10 pounds of pressure, and we'll start our 30-minute timer at that point. So we are right at 10 pounds of pressure. So we're going to come down here and back off. And that should hold her there. Alexa, start a 30-minute timer.
30 minutes. Starting now.
So our 30 minutes timer is done. We're going to turn this off. We're going to let this come down, depressurize itself and come down to 0. We'll take the lid off and we'll let them sit there for 10 or 15 minutes to cool down, and then we'll take them out. Thank you for following along. And now our cream of mushroom soup is ready for our string bean casserole on Thanksgiving morning. Have a great day.